Road to Rock. Dog Days Are Over by Florence plus the Machine. The world of rock isn't just written with notes, it is forged in moments of chaos that hide secrets no one dares to tell. Some call it legend, others a curse. Turn up the volume. This is Road to Rock, and this is the story of Dog Days Are Over. I saw this song grow from the kind of sketch that lives on a kitchen table to an impossible, breathing single. Florence Welch and Isabella Summers wrote the core together. It began as a simple harp motif and a shot of melody that Florence kept returning to. They were both chasing a feeling of sudden release, an almost physical exhale, and the song took shape around that idea. Early demos were fragile, intimate affairs, harp, a piano or two, Florence close-mic'd and raw. The shift came when the band decided not to hide that urgency, but to amplify it. They layered handclaps, stomps and big, blunt drums so the song could hit like a bell in a cathedral or a stadium. That contrast, delicate harp against a wall of percussion, is the song's heartbeat. We recorded the single in London during a frontic year for the band. Sessions moved between small rooms and larger tracking spaces to capture both intimacy and volume. Percussion was often recorded live, bodies in the room clapping and stomping to get a human, slightly ragged groove. Vocals were tracked in multiple passes. Florence would push into the edge of her voice, then pull it back to leave space, creating those sudden surges that make the chorus land like a shove. Musically it is a study in dynamics. The verses sit spare, almost folk-like, anchored by harp patterns. The chorus explodes with layered percussion, gang vocals and a rush of reverb that turns personal lines into communal shouts. Structure is deceptive, it feels like a straight pop build, but the real trick is how silence and breath are used as instruments. That space makes the bigger moments feel earned. There was real pushback in the room. Florence and Isabella favored the original, fragile take. Some in the production camp and on the label wanted a single that would translate on radio and festivals. The debate was not melodramatic, but it mattered, how to keep the song authentic while making it big enough to break a band out of small clubs. That tension shaped every production choice. When it landed, the song became the fulcrum of the band's rise. It pushed them from cult conversation to mainstream stages, and forced a reevaluation of how to present songs live. The recorded version set expectations. Intimate motifs could coexist with arena-sized emotionality. Today, Dog Days Are Over is more than a single. It is a document of choices who the writers were, how a recording room negotiated size and soul, and how a band learned to carry both on stage. If you listen closely, you can still hear the original sketch hiding beneath the collision of claps and drums, and you can hear the moment a private exhale became a public roar. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like.